cheat code. They're going to tell you how they did it, and they're going to show you how you can also do it also. Because how many of you want to buy your family a home? How many of you want a nice car? How many of you want to live in a beautiful home? Well, you can achieve that if you really listen right here. Because I know that there's greatness in every single one of you. But in order for you to pull it out, you have to listen to people who already done it. Is that fair? Yes. Is everyone going to listen? Yes. Everyone going to get your undivided attention? Yes. Beautiful. I'm excited. Before we start, we're going to have all these beautiful professional people introduce themselves and say who they are, what they do, and then each one of them are going to walk you through how they got it done so you can do it also. Okay? And also we'll give you shirts. So just before we start, we'll make sure we give you shirts so you can be officially a part of the purpose now, all right? So I'll start with you. Thank you.
Good morning. How's everybody?
Good. Fantastic.
Let's try it again. Good morning. How's everybody?
Fantastic.
Oh, we're so happy to have you here. My name is Miss Lockhart. And yes, I've been a teacher for 25 years, but today I'm not a teacher. Today I'm an author. I've written my own book. And also I've written my own movie. And I am in the process of producing a movie trailer.
Who wants to be an actor? There you go.
Awesome.
Hey, won't be something look like.
Okay, I'm Terrence Rogers. Undivided attention, remember?
Music is my love. And among other things. But I want to say something to you first. Do you know how valuable you are?
Do you know?
Anyway, do you listen to me? You're the earth. And when someone is hard to you, it's called seeds. You don't want the wrong seeds inside you because you'll have the wrong growth. And if you get the right seed, it helps you to develop what Ms. Brown was talking about, that you'll be able to do great things, not just for you, but for your family and for your community. My dad was an accomplished musician, and he was the musician for the church. And I would go on the piano and just play the piano behind the organist. And eventually, I got into sound. Now my dad sent everybody at some music school except me. And what happened was, I found out later that he got beaten because he was trying to play without the music sheets. And he saw something in me, and he wanted to be developed. And I took him one day to the piano. He was in Miami, and I played a piece of music for him, and he was surprised because I never went to music school. But his music took me around the world. Took me around the world. What I'm saying is, whatever you want to do, you can accomplish it if you put your mind to it. And the young lady was talking about art earlier at the door. I just want to encourage her that I have a friend in one of the Turks and Caicos. He's an artist. He draws, and now he put it out there for to be auctioned, and he's getting all kinds of response. So there is money in art. And today, hopefully, in these 3 days, is it?
Yeah.
We'll have people who never could play. You have to play. Brought a keyboard with me, but I think we have to go to the room where keyboard piano is. And so, it'd be my pleasure to impart, put a seed inside you that will cause a great tree to grow that will bear fruits for others. Thank you.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Ronaldo Clark, ECG manager at the hospital.
Hold on. Doctor's Hospital now. I'm bringing you the best of the best. So you gotta pay attention.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm off a few words, but hopefully my story, when I tell it later, will inspire maybe one or two or three of you to travel on the same path. So many people are interested in being a doctor or a lawyer. Alright, so hopefully my story will inspire one or two of y'all.
Now,
I see a lot of hands went up when they talked about the healthcare field, but I'm Brenson, I'm also from Doctor's Hospital. I work in the laboratory, alright? So like I said, like my colleague here, Ronaldo, we will try to inspire you as best as we can, because believe it or not, we two came from the same seats you were sitting at just now. And that where you guys are sitting at is where we were maybe not that long ago. We were in the same seat looking for what it is that we want to do when we grow up, what can we do, how we can be better, how we can help ourselves, help our families. So I'll just try to inspire, like most of you guys, just to give you an imprint on what I do, what you can do, and what you, the possibilities of what, how far you can go in life.
Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Hey, y'all almost hurt my feelings. So I am Shira Newbold, and you all can call me Miss Shira, okay? Guess what I do? I'm a lawyer. Yes, I'm a lawyer, and not just a lawyer, I'm also a business and legal consultant. So you can do more than one thing. It's not a this or a that type of season. God is a God of multiplication. So you can do a whole lot of things.
Please, Maria Kerr.
So guess what? Let me tell you a little bit about myself. When I was your age, when I was a little bitty thing, I always loved to talk. I was the one in the class that I loved to talk. Let me tell you, for those of you who like to talk, I can give you. Okay, that's a secret gift. I used to like to talk. I loved asking questions. I never just settled for somebody just telling me something. I always want to know the why behind things. My mother used to get frustrated with me. Oh my gosh, because I was the one that always asked, why? Why do we have to do it? Fast forward a few years later, my mother said to me, you know something? I think you'd be a great lawyer. And guess what? She was right. So I went to law school, and I put those God-given gifts on the inside of me, and I worked hard, and I became a lawyer. I worked in that field for a few years at one of the largest law firms in this country. You guys may not know that now, but I'm only saying that God opened a lot of doors for me because I paid attention in school, I did my work, and guess what? I had a dream on the inside of me. I didn't know how to cultivate that. You have to pay attention. You have to pay attention. Right? Good job. I had a dream on the inside, and guess what? Every single one of you, God put a dream on the inside of you. And it's our job here to help you to get that dream outside of you. Despite your circumstances, despite where you live, despite whether you have money or no money. I didn't have money. I didn't grow up in a family that had a whole lot of money. So money is never a problem. Okay? You just have to stick to what it is that you want to do, work hard, and hopefully I can inspire one of you to, or two or three or all of you, to become either a lawyer, a business owner, and you can change the world. You honestly can change the world. So what do you guys think about that?
Dominique?
Good morning. Well, good afternoon, everyone.
This is my niece, by the way. She is highly successful.
Yes, I'm proud to be here. When Uncle Bain started Celebration of Love, I was a newborn Christian. So I was like a baby, younger than her in Christ. And now I'm off milk, you know. So someone would ask me, who are you? At first and foremost, I'd say I'm a Christian. Because we are nobody without God. Nobody. I have a bachelor's degree in mathematics. Anyone in here like mathematics? You love it? Very good. Now, any one of you know what it is to repeat? Don't raise your hand if you repeat it. But you know what does it mean to repeat? Like repeat a grade? Like if you don't make the mark, you have to stay in that grade? Well, when I was in the 9th grade, I almost repeated. And I went to a private school. I went to one of the best private schools. I went to St. Augustine College. You know what soccer is? Big red machine, basketball.
This is like you paid the whole fees.
Yeah, that's my money. Basketball, you know, track and field and this and that, and I wasn't doing all I needed to do in school. So I had to take summer school, okay? I had to take summer school. Now, when I decided that I'm going to stop talking in class, and I'm going to start focusing, I got on the honor roll and I never got off, so I graduated with honors, okay? Now, I know what it is to almost repeat. And then I know what it is to graduate with a bachelor's degree with less than 12 4.0 per semester. So anything is possible. And mathematics is a very challenging subject, wouldn't you agree? It ain't no breeze. As you get older, it gets harder. And not only did I graduate with a minimum of 12 4.0s, I never used a calculator in college, in university. I never used a calculator. I'm one of the most brilliant students at my university. I graduated in less than 1 year. I just don't want to say how less of a time it took. That's how smart I am through Christ. I can't do that alone. I can't do that alone. Now my mother will tell you, from I knew myself, my aspiration was to become a lawyer. So I was very surprised when she said that. So I had to get on my journey so that I could get a bachelor's degree and then get into law school. I've already been accepted into more than one law school. I've already received many scholarships. I graduated on a partial scholarship from the Atlantic International University, which is in Hawaii. Now that's not the greatest part. When I got my degree, I was nursing. You know what they call breastfeeding? Yeah. I was raising children. I have 5 of them. All of my children stand, who are not standing. Hannah, stand. Samuel, Grace, and not Sarah over there, and Uncle Bain Town. So after I had my children, I went back to college. So what can you do? There's absolutely nothing you can do, especially if you decide that you're going to do it right after you graduate. So do any of you have in mind to go to school or any technical fields you want to be in? You want to become a lawyer, you want to become a teacher, you want to become a dentist, you want to own a business? It doesn't matter what you start. It doesn't matter what your GPA is. Sarah, are you listening? GPAs don't turn into money. When you go to the bank, if you go to start a business, when you go to start a business, they don't ask you for your report card. You don't need a report card when you go to start a business, when you need to get a business license. And business license only costs a minimum of $100. I know what it is to start a business with $100 and nothing more. I know what it is to start a business with $0 and nothing more. Because it's brains and it's what you want. Okay? So be encouraged. I'll be here till Friday. Thank you for the opportunity.
But hold on, you're gonna tell them also she is an accomplished musician, as one of the, didn't you win best song of the year or something?
Oh, so yes, so I sing. I forgot about that. So I do sing, right? And one of our family members passed away. He used to go, I think he used to go to TG Global. Maybe. Well, Smoke used to go to TG Global.
Yes, ma'am.
He used to go to TG Global. He passed away, 18 years old, ready to go on the defense force, and his life was taken away. 11 shots. Right next to where he lived, where I grew up, where we spent a lot of time together. And so, so I wrote 2 songs called Sleep On, and the reggae version, there was a reggae version and an orchestra version. The reggae version was nominated as Best Gospel / Reggae Song of the Year. Landlord won, but the song was nominated. And I also wrote 2 books, both poetry books, which is in the 10th grade, when we opened poetry with Chelsea and Turner, in Mr. Lashley's class at SAP, I knew I was going to become a writer. No questions, no ifs, ands, no buts about it. I already knew that once I opened the book. And I wrote 2 poetry books, one for adults called Mama Do You Love Me, and one for kids called Where's Daddy? Stay Put Series. I believe in marriage, I believe in the family, and I'm just grateful to be here, honestly. So any questions, any concerns, I look forward to addressing them.
Beautiful. So here's what we're going to do. Those who are interested in learning more about the medical field, we're going to follow they will stay here. And so those of you doctors who nursing who want to hear more about the medical field, stand up. Come on, it's okay. Here's what we can do, because I don't want you guys to miss out on anything. Here's what we'll do. We'll have everyone just stay here, and you two, can you just share what